I'm gonna tell y'all a story about how my ex-husband caught me cheating.
You must understand, if you catch her cheating, she will lie, and then lie again. They're gonna make her act like you crazy. They will manipulate and gaslight you into thinking that what you heard or what you saw is not reality.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story about how my ex-husband caught me cheating. Alright, so when I was like, I probably was like 33. Yeah, I was like 33, 34. This little YN, he was like, message me on Facebook and Instagram. I would never like write him back. So one day I'm just bored. He ended up writing me, so I ended up like writing him back. So when I write him back, he like talking to me, telling me how much like he been want to talk to me. He want to take me out, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I started talking to him or whatever. He cute, like he was cute. So we started talking. So his husband, he used to coach football, so little league football. That's another story time. So he would be at little league football practice until like 7 or 8 at night. Like I would come home, I would order my kids a pizza, and I would leave, and I would go be with the YN like all the way until he came home from little league football practice or whatever. So like I had just changed up my whole like routine. Like I usually would get out, go home, take a bath, cook for my kids, and like be at home until he come home. But I switched all up. I started like going out, meeting him, hanging out with him, whatever. So my ex-husband got suspicious, and he started like digging for shit, like digging. What happened was he ended up putting a tape recorder in my car under my seat. I always talk to everybody through my car radio. That specific day, I did not talk to him through my car radio. I talked to him on my phone, and I don't know what made me talk to him on my phone, but I just talked to him on my phone. But me and my homegirl was talking on the phone, and I talked to her through the car radio, and she was like, oh, you talked to such and such? And I was like, girl, like, he ain't on shit, he ain't about shit, like, I'm not finna play with him, whatever. So I'm sitting at the table eating my food, and he come home, and he slammed the recorder down on the table. He like, what the is this? I'm looking at him like, I don't know, what the is that? So he got tears coming out his eyes, and he like, bitch, you been cheating on me, like, y'all heard you say like a nigga name. I'm like, no, like, what are you talking about? Like, that was nothing. Like, she asked me about somebody, and I was like, he ain't shit or whatever, because basically that's what I told her.
You must understand, if you catch her cheating, she will lie, and then lie again. They're gonna make her act like you crazy. They will manipulate and gaslight you into thinking that what you heard or what you saw is not reality. This is why I continue to tell the dudes that watch this channel, pay attention to their past. If they was a hoe at one point, chances are when they get bored in their marriage, they will respond to the YNs. Let's go.
So he really ain't had nothing on me then or whatever, but he thought he did. So anyway, time went on. I'm still messing with him. I'm still going over his house, staying over his house all damn near all day until it's time for me to go home. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so I ended up going to a Rick Ross concert, and I was all dressed up, and like me and the little YN, we had met because he wanted to see me like before I went to the concert with my friends. So we went or whatever. He got in the car. He was like, oh, you looking good, whatever. He was like, let's take a picture. So I was like, okay. So he took the picture on his phone. So he took like 3 pictures. It was like me and him like next to each other. Then he took a picture like of him kissing me, and then
moving mad
picture like of his arm around me or whatever. So I was like, oh, these pictures cute. Send them to me. So he sent them to my phone. But, of course, I wasn't going to keep them in my phone because I'm like, what if he go through my phone? So I ended up sending the pictures to my email. So I sent the pictures to my email or whatever. This was like a week later. I'm in the bed asleep. And, you know, I'm cheating. So I'm already like kind of on ease. Every time he walk in, I'm kind of like jumping. Like I got my phone on Do Not Disturb. I got my phone like kind of tucked under my pillow because, you know, I'm doing shit I ain't got no business doing, right? So he ended up coming in the room. I'm asleep. He ended up coming in the room. He like, I'm a you. And I was set up in the bed. I'm like, what? Mind you, I'm asleep. He like, bitch, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this. He got the phone in my face, and I see me and the nigga on the screen, so I'm like, huh? So he like, bitch, what the fuck is this? I couldn't even say nothing. I was just like, I couldn't say shit. When I tell you, this man started going crazy. This man started going berserk. He started tearing up the room. He started saying all this stuff he was gonna do to me, and I'm just like, bitch, you caught red-handed. Like, what the fuck can you say? Mind you, it's like 11 o'clock at night at this time when he finds it. This man had cracked the code to my email. So I'm just sitting in the bed. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I apologize. Mind you, let me say this. Let me get this disclaimer. This man had been cheating on me with some bitches from the Little League football team, and like he had got caught like a couple of times before. This my first time in like 10 years. I never cheated on this man. So I'm in the bed. I'm telling you, this shit went on for hours. It got to be like 4 o'clock in the morning. This man was still going crying, like going off on me, just doing the most. At this point, I'm like, just beat my ass, because I'm sleepy and I want to go to sleep. Like, I go get in the closet. I sit on top of the basket. I'm like, just unalive me at this point, because I'm tired. Shit, I want to go to sleep. So this man ain't let me go to sleep all night long. So anyway, he ended up leaving. I fucking finally am able to go to sleep. He goes and find this man number. I don't even know. Call this man and like, yeah, you fucking with my wife. Why the YN say, yeah, I am messing with your wife. I love her. And tells this man everything. Oh my God. He tells me everything. I ended up leaving, staying gone for the day. Like, I think that night I stayed at the YN house until he like calmed down and he like begged me to come back home. I ended up going back home, but you know, you know how it is when a nigga cheat, a nigga just cheat. When a bitch cheat, you know, a nigga can't take it. He having a heart attack. He about to die. So like the shit ended up not working out. But yeah, that's how I got caught cheating with a YN. Let that be a lesson too.
May people or a love like this never find me. Bypass me, please. But my heart hurts for the young brother. But at the same time, if she's being truthful about him cheating first, I mean, we never know at the end of the day. But if so, woman's logic is if they want to stay with you after you cheat, in the back of their mind, they will get back. They will get revenge. It is always on the table, especially if they catch you cheating first. They will justify it as getting their get back, and there's little or nothing that you could do about it except for end the relationship at that time. That's why I tell everybody, you know, if you actually like the girl, don't be cheating on her. You know, I am not a proponent of cheating, even in this high value man discussion, right? If you want multiple women, I think that you should do that in a way where you let the main chick know that that's what you want. And if she's not with that, then your values don't align. The same thing is if you're liberal and you're dating a conservative person, or if you're Christian and you're dating a Muslim person, right? Values may not align. So you got to take that assessment of whether or not the value of the relationship supersedes these major differentiating issues. Nevertheless, this lovely young lady had a follow-up video after some criticism from the first one. Let's review.
All right, since y'all like my story time so much, I'm going to come on here and give y'all a story time about when I caught him cheating, since so many have so much to say up under my post, but whatever. Okay, so the first time I caught him cheating, this was years ago. Mind you, we was together for like 12 years. So, me and him had got into an argument or whatever because he wanted to go out. I didn't want him to go out. So anyway, to make a long story short, he ended up going out with his friends. Well, he ended up getting pulled over. When he got pulled over, he had a warrant for his arrest. So he ended up going to jail. I'm there when he gets pulled over. So I'm like, give me your money, give me your phone, like give me all your stuff or whatever. So he like, okay, cool.
She went to the phone.
So he give me his money, his phone. Mind you, back then, this was years ago. So he had like a Windows phone. I think I had like, I don't know, like an iPhone or something. So I didn't really know how to work the Windows phone. So when I got the phone, of course, I'm going to go through it. So I'm going through the phone and I can't find anything. So I'm like, okay, like, I guess he ain't doing nothing. Mind you, I'm already delusional. Like, oh, my nigga would never cheat on me. Never be that delusional. So I'm studying, like, just messing with the phone, just playing with the phone. And I stumble across, like, a file folder. And so I'm like, okay, well, let me go into the file folder. So I go into the file folder and it says, like, deleted files. Oh, baby. When I went into the deleted files, I got humbled very quickly. So he was in barber school. He was fucking with bitches at the barber school. He was texting some bitch where he from, like, that he was trying to come see her. He wanted to pull up. Like, I'm talking about, it was at least like 5 bitches in the phone that I found out, like, that he was, like, conversating with. Mind you, I'm thinking in my head, my nigga would never cheat on me. Okay, so that's the first time. That's we young, whatever. So time went on. I was gonna leave him. When I found that, I ended up finding out while he was in jail that I was pregnant. So of course I stayed or whatever. Okay, so then time went on, like everything was cool. I had my baby, like, you know, we chilling, like we living like good or whatever. So he starts, he cuts hair. So he has a son, and his son starts playing Little League football. So he decides, like, he wants to coach, like, Little League football. Okay, cool. I don't really care for, like, Little League sports because I feel like it's favoritism. Like, they don't make it fun for the kids no more. Like, if the coach is fucking the mama, the son getting playing time. Like, I don't like that shit. So I never would, like, go out there, like, to practices or nothing like that because, like, I don't really care for that shit or whatever. So I'm studying hearing people coming back telling me, like, oh yeah, like, he be out there at the field, he be messing with this person, that person, or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So of course, I'm an investigator, and one thing about me, I'm gonna find some shit out. So I end up, like, I don't even remember how I ended up finding out. So I ended up finding out that he fucked with a big pink bitch, and she's married. So I'm like, okay, bitch. So I do my little investigation. I go and I find her husband, and I'm like, hey, did you know that your wife was messing with my husband? And he was like, oh no, I cannot believe this. Like, he was devastated. He was like, I can't say anything to her. Like, he was so terrified of this lady, and I don't know why, because I don't know why. But he was like, he couldn't say nothing to her. Like, she was going to turn it around on him, whatever. So that was really a waste of my motherfucking time. All right, so that was one time I caught him with a pink bitch out there. So then,
what's interesting about all of this is that she keeps saying caught with, but she's not saying that he was sticking eggplant in, which is my definition of cheating. Whether or not you want to say your definition of cheating is texting people or being caught with people, right? But she's not saying that. Maybe she'll say that in a little bit over here. Let's just keep going.
Another time, I don't know, like, I feel like God just be talking to me. And I went and got his iPad, and I just scroll up on his screen, and I see all of these Instagram messages where he's writing one of the little boys' mama. Mind you, this little boy has been to our house, has stayed the night. Like, he be around, like, which is fine. Like, all the kids come to our house. So they writing each other. She telling him how much she care about him, how she got feelings for him. Like, you're never gonna leave Ashley and this and that. Like, really, this bitch gonna be at my house. That was another time. Okay.
So she was writing to him, but what was he writing to her? See, this shit is.
Then, closer to the time, like, around I cheated, it was always some issues because he worked in a barbershop. He was cutting these bitch hair. Like, was always a issue in our relationship. So he meets this girl, bring her son in, I guess, to get a haircut or whatever. So they start conversating. She was like from either Louisiana or Florida, I really can't remember. So they end up talking, and I ended up, like, going through his phone. I ended up finding out about it. Me and him got into a fight. His ass, and I go through his phone later on. He's sending the girl pictures of, like, his wounds, telling her, like, everything I did to her, like, talking shit about me. Like, what?
It's actually wild, the amount of times, and going through the content in a way that I do, the amount of times that these women would just so readily and so easily admit to domestic violence, that they are hitting on these men. But again, 3 situations down, and he had pictures that he was sending of the aftermath of you bruising his body, and that's what you're saying is cheating. Ridiculous. To be 30 plus years old with a mindset like this is insane to me.
Big somebody to go through all this shit. And mind you, yes, I should have left. I should have just been like, I should have just walked away and been a bigger person. But no, at that time, I was the type of person I had to get my lick back.
You still that person?
Yeah, I went and got my lick back because, and it was multiple other bitches like in between there. Like, it was just so long ago. I really can't even remember all the, but like, you think I'm finna let somebody do all this shit to me?
So she wanted her get back.
I'm young still. Like, now I'm older.
No excuse.
Baby, if you want to cheat, go. Get the fuck. Like, I'm going to be done with you because I don't got time for that. I'm older now, but like, I was young then. So yeah,
you
like,
still
I'm
mother.
going to go get my lick back. And when I got my lick back, it hurt it and he couldn't take it. Like most of y'all niggas. Oh, y'all having a heart attack. Y'all chest hurts so badly when y'all find out a bitch is fucking over y'all, but y'all can fuck over a bitch 50 million thousand times and everything can be cool. And oh, she gonna take me back. Yeah, no, I went and got my lick back. And when I got my lick back, it hurted. I know it.
Yeah, and here's the thing is when she says it hurted, first of all, she's not even using that word correctly. Again, displaying the baby-like mind that she has with the immaturity just oozing from her pores. And that's the thing, is just as I said earlier, if what they view as cheating, irrespective of if you put eggplant inside of the other chick, they gonna want to get their get back, especially if they have this low barometer thinking, irrespective of them being a mother. Like, none of that shit matters. But they just want to win. And that YN came in DMing her. And these are the type of chicks that will put their relationships all over social media. So the YN knew what was up, but he just took a shot, as what many dudes do. He took a shot and then caught her at a moment where she wanted to get back. And she stands before us right now, almost gloating of ruining a marriage. I would say only 50% of the reason why she chose to ruin it is that she is a loser. And then the other 50% is that she wanted this get back. Chances are she probably didn't even enjoy the intercourse with the YN. But as the YN was going deep inside her cervix, all she could do was to smile. It probably excited her to know that she was eventually going to deeply hurt the man that she viewed was hurting her. Now, this is why it is also important to understand the degree of trauma that is going on in these young ladies' life, because if they're not healed within, then they're going to have petty ass responses like this. Always judge them by their actions, never their behaviors. Never try to turn a hoe into a housewife, because this will always, always, always be the inevitable result. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre and reviews at gmail.com. Guys, write me whatever it is down in the comment box down below. Let's sound off in regards to this one, all right? Let's keep the energy high on the channel in the comment section, all right? Until next time, YouTube. Peace!
You is ratchet as they come. Rainbow weaves and batwing lashes, weighing more than a man. What time is your football practice? I bet you can hit that A gift like a mug. How you big back it? Said a man must buy you gifts. Where here goes a Fitbit tracker. Are you mad? Cause you got 3 kids by 4 different dads. You pick cookies, then you bash. Oh man, when you get sad, then